The next series of moves are going to be versions of your standard squat. I'm going to start with dumbbell squats just because it is something that you can do at the gym or at home, as long as you have dumbbells. So I take the nice wide stance because of my low ankle flexibility, and I also take a little bit of a duck stance, like my feet go out instead of going straight. That's usually common in general, not just for low flexibility, but that's just for a better base. I keep my dumbbells up here. I know people do this. I don't know how that's possible, but I keep dumbbells up. You're just gonna squat, up. So down, up. Notice that my torso's upright. You don't want your knees going over your toes. They should maintain pretty much in line with your ankles. And you want to make sure when you stand up, squeeze the butt. So as you'll see, I clamp, making sure that, whether you're using assisted or not, like a Smith machine or not, you want everything to be sturdy. You never know if you can lose balance. If a weight goes flying off, now you're highly unbalanced, and you know exactly what's going to happen. The other side's going down. So everything's clamped. This might look too low, but keep in mind I have to get under it anyway to do the squat. If it was up here, which is the next notch, it would be way too high. I have to go on my toes to reach it. I take the thumb route, so it's a thumb away from where my grip starts or ends, however you look at it, and that's where I place my palm, or the rest of my digits. I go under. You gotta flick the hair if you're a girl. So the way I lift off is off of one leg. And then make sure if you're using assisted that you roll the bar back. Now go into your wide stance, or your stance. I'm taking the same stance as before. You're gonna push your butt back, keep your torso up, and go down. Yeah, I do ass to grass squats. As many people say that there's nothing that's been proven that it helps. Try getting out of this with weight. Obviously, you're gonna recruit more muscle. You're gonna use a lot more power. Everything's very slow and controlled. This is assisted. One thing that I didn't show you, and shame on me, if you are not used to doing squats, assisted or not, latch it. So put your latch, or if you're at a gym, they might actually have the whole piece that comes off, the whole siding. So you want to put your bumper, so if for any reason you fall, you fail out, you could drop the weight and get out. Now, with this, if I drop the weight back, I have the entire front to come out of. If you're not using assisted, there's nothing keeping these, this bar on this path of motion. So you can easily fall, and it could fall on you. I've had that happen, but because I had the bumper, yeah, it fell on me, but then I could crawl out underneath the bumper. So get back into it. If you're using assisted, make sure that the handles are pushed back. So for pulsing, you go down, you come up, down, up, down. You never break the tension, so you're not going to come out and lock out. Your pulsing could be high pulses or low pulses. It's really up to you. It's a matter of how much you want to challenge your muscles. Obviously, I think low pulses, you get the pulsing quicker. High pulses forces you to come up and then never break tension and come all the way back down. I think they're both challenging their own way. Quarter is different than pulsing because at some point you will break tension at the end of the rep. So 1 1/4 means you're going to come all the way up. 1 1/4 means you're going to come 1/4 way up, back down, all the way up. That equals 1 rep, which is why it's different than pulsing, because you do break the tension. Come out. So, like I said, You're gonna go down, come up a quarter of the way, down, up. 1, down, up, down, all the way up. 2,